I had to pause right there just to test your attention span. Okay. Ever notice that the people who take life super seriously and are always, locked in, end up pretty miserable and unhappy, okay? But the people who act like silly goofballs and who still keep their goofy essence, somehow, they still succeed and, they're happy, okay? They're happy when they've achieved all the success, basically, because they kept their goofiness, okay? Now, here's the thing, okay? I do agree that you should be taking life seriously, okay? You should have your goals, you should have your values, and you should surround yourself with the right people, okay? Those things matter, and, you should be taking those things seriously, okay? You should be taking life seriously, okay? But you don't have to take yourself seriously, okay? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to act locked in all the time. You don't have to act like you're a Sigma male or something, okay? Stop trying to act nonchalant. Stop trying to act like you have some like aura or something. You just stop that, okay? And in my opinion, I think that being super serious about yourself and always trying to protect your, you know, aura and your reputation and whatever, you know, it just makes you look anxious. It just makes you insecure, It makes you it makes you boring, I guess, Cuz like if you want to be unique, you got to be goofy, bro. You got to separate yourself from all these like NPCs who are, they're afraid of being themselves. They're afraid of expressing themselves, I guess. It's like maybe they were trained that way by their parents, or something. But personally, I was not trained by my parents. I was thrown into a jungle and trained by a bunch of chimpanzees. Okay. And if you look at the top athletes and successful people, okay, these guys, they do work hard and they are locked in. Okay, they are locked in, but they're not always super serious, I guess, when they're locked in. They are locked in, and they're doing deep work, and you know they're serious. Okay, they're serious, but sometimes they still laugh during practices. Okay, sometimes in the training camps, they still laugh. Okay, they still laugh. They still make little jokes. Okay, during their meetings, they still laugh. Okay, while they're working, they still laugh, and they still have fun a little. Okay, because if what you're doing isn't fun to you, and if you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's not sustainable. Okay, if you don't love what you're doing, then it's gonna be hard to work hard at it. Okay, so you have to love what you're doing, and a way to love what you're doing is not being super serious all the time, because being super serious all the time, I think it's detrimental, I guess. Okay, so yeah, the point is, lock in, work hard, take your mission seriously, take your life seriously. Okay, but stay goofy, be a little goofball. Don't lose that kind of part of yourself that laughs at dumb stuff, says random things, makes weird faces, and you know does weird shit. You don't have to lose your goofiness and lose your silliness to lock in and to take, you know, and to get somewhere in life. Okay, you don't have to lose that part of yourself just to get somewhere in life. I think that your goofiness and your silliness and your kind of weirdness, it's kind of a spark. Okay, it's gonna get you somewhere. You don't have to lose it. Okay, I think it's actually a boost. I think that to get somewhere, you might actually need it. Okay, so take life seriously. but don't take yourself too seriously. Peace. Your boy's out. Like and subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe. I won't give you the option to not like and subscribe. Goodbye.